What is up? This is Dragon Slayer, and I am streaming live on Twitch. Welcome to our daily grind. I'm playing The Witcher Tree Wild Hunt, and this is a Death March difficulty playthrough. Death March difficulty is the hardest difficulty to play Witcher Tree on. And just picking up from a short break. Let's see, should probably work on Brothers in Arms Skellige. Let's see, maybe go to Novigrad first. I don't know that really matters. Maybe, well, I think last time I went Nilfgaard, Novigrad, Skellige. So maybe we'll go Skellige, Novigrad, and Nilfgaard this time. Alright, we'll talk to Ermion. And then we'll help these two. And then we'll finish up by talking to Cratch. So again, this is the Brothers in Arms Skellige main quest. And we've got to do that before we can get to the Isle of Mist. We've got to go through these three quests, which all have subquests. A lot of work before we can get to the action, right? And finally, catch up with Ciri, right? So, onward. Okay, we are at Kaer Morhen right now. And admittedly, I've never really spent a lot of time exploring this zone, and it's probably gonna stay that way. Honestly, go back through it maybe at some point, but probably from here on out, be sticking to main quests, and main quests should give us plenty of opportunities to level up. What do I need loot for? I don't know if I can make this jump or not. Let's find out. Might kill me. No, I rolled off of something. That's probably good. Well, whatever. Anyways, moving out to Skellige.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
Cutscene.
Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
of power. Should draw from it.
Oh, what do we have here? Another skill point. Just happen to look around and see an odd color in the wood. Got us another skill point.
Hey-ya!
Right, moving out. Why not that way? Right.
Slowly losing his mind.
It's simply not fit. He's such rubbish at your age.
Can we talk?
Went. Nope.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emmir's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh? Did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape, but the villagers...
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
A wild hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to her.
There
I
you
shall
go.
see you at Kaer Morhen.
Alright, so he is probably the easiest. I don't think Cratch is really going to agree until we help out Sirius and Galmar. So, should probably get started on that. And we will help out Sirius first. Yes, fast travel here. Right. No. I will not accept your secondary quest. Come back for it some other time. Where am I supposed to go for this? I don't see anything on the map. Yeah, I do have to talk to Cratch first. Let's take a look at the quest. Oh, you know what it is. It's a secondary quest. Alright, let's see. Should we do a spare information? Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sirius at least won't help me with Cirilla until I help to figure out who's going to be the next king or queen of Skellige. So, here it is. And that involves doing these quests, these secondary quests. Now, Cratch himself won't agree to go.
It is an honor
But
to host on Crate's daughter.
She come for a reason? Or just to visit?
I don't know. Must have a matter to tend to.
You didn't ask
But
her.
he will help out in his own way.
You're useless.
But both the children will help out. Or both his children will help out, I believe. Alright, let's check the board here. Contract.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
You've no respect for our customs. Not you, nor that witch Vienna.
What's that? Gotta come back tomorrow.
Rare indeed to get an audience.
All right, we got to talk to Ulrich.
Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the
Ulrich?
Honorable Clan
Sorry.
Rockfire.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip.
Great, another dark room.
Y'all must have dreamt another vision.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Oncrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk,
But
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Oncrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Storm caught us in Ald's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday. Othgun fell overboard and near drowned.
Looking sword. You're back.
Moving out. All right, we are off to the haunted house. Get a good save.
serious language. Could be Ceres's. Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Right. So, moving out. While we're here, might as well collect some loot. Here's the door we need. The hatch, correctly. There's the key to the hatch we need. Again, roll 2. Exploration is key. Guessing there's a ladder. It's over here. Side. Might need the lamp for this. I have the lamp up. I've got the protestiquitter. Alright, let's switch over to the lamp. See if that helps us here. I can't remember if I need it for the here or not. But it might not hurt. Get a good save. Roll 1, save often.
What is this about?
All right.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Watch your strut.
Drink last night too?
Could you tell a cloud from a charmer?
Right, moving now to go talk to Ulrich.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Alright, so, moving out. Plot thickens. Get us a boat.
He loves me. He loves me not. Soothsaying like that.
Looks like a boat to me. Or I could just swim out there. And yes, you can swim faster if you're not using Geralt's vision, Witcher vision. Looks like some baddies over here. Let's go and show them what for. Got him. So, Rule 3, violence of action. Rule 4, have a plan.
Come on.
Rule 5, situational awareness. Gotta be aware of your environment, especially when a new baddie pops up out of nowhere. Right? Gotta have a plan. Get up that axie. Just gotta get a little closer, right? Know when to use the axie, and know when it's better to use something else. Yeah, keep an eye not just on the enemy I'm fighting, but his buddies too. They're trying to attack them all. Get him, get him. Got him. Gotta watch for when he's about to attack. Make sure I'm dodging. Or attacking. Attacking can work. In some cases. And violence of action. Don't do unnecessary things. Right? Just go in and do your most effective attacks. Get out. Okay, now we're just kind of toying with them, right? Don't need to.
I like that silver.
Wrong attack there. When he was attacking, I needed to use a quick attack instead of a strong attack. And he wouldn't have hit me at all. Unless...
Must be the place.
Sirens? Got him. Whatever. Alright, let's catch your breath. Go back down. Looks like some treasure. Alright, switch. Oops. Quests. Not inventory. Although we might got some inventory to switch to, huh? See? breath. And swim on out. Siren. Dive in there. We'll dive as well. So we can catch it underwater. So I'm going the wrong freaking way. Where is this thing? Well, it is a far ways away, isn't it? Because we're going to the wrong freaking place. And we don't want Lord Unvik quests. Situational awareness usually helps to be on the right freaking quest. Right. Oh, possession. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Let's go back up. Spot. Alright. Lay the sword in the body.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. And to see Udalryk.
Didn't accomplish anything. I mean, am I giving away plot again? Sorry about that. Onwards. Well, I should get at least a quick save here.
Stick together.
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast. Sail straight from the foreigner.
What's your step?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That caught a turn.
These continental damage.
Why'd you do it?
Drink last night too?
What is this?
Udalryk. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
All right.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches. then speak from the shadows.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
Well, we all knew that Geralt was an archaeologist, but as it turns out, he's also a cultural anthropologist. He's going along with what this guy's saying in order to get information out of him. Of course, Geralt doesn't necessarily believe that it's the god speaking to him, but he's, gaining the information out of him, gaining the data out of him, right?
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Interesting shadow, right?
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two ways.
Two methods that work, in theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalryk. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalryk?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalryk could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalryk, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Haha. Wrong.
Uh-huh. So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house, the Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Right.
No reason to delay.
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Yep, that'll come into play.
Ciri.
Nope.
No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Geralt!
Alright, she's clearly got a plan.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
I do.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Alright, so probably for this fight, Quen might be a good, well, actually it'll probably work. Alright. Just in a short spot, so we're going with the short axie, not the alternative version. Watch the other guy trying to attack me. Disable him, make things easier. Boom.
Aki.
Named this child Aki. Clearly guilt-ridden.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Bye then.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
All right.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now.
Right.
Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Mission complete.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speakerog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
Fair winds.
You too. So long.
Alright. Now again, she's not going to help us with... That's good enough to get her help, except we still need to clear up the issue of succession. And hey look, we're level 22 now.
Got a minute? Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Croc's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, as soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the Hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
You can count on me, Geralt. Soon as the race for the crown's settled.
Race for the
I
crown.
understand.
So, yeah, we gotta take care of that. But by doing these side quests, that's what we're doing. So, okay. So now it's time for Helmar. And again, we need to direct ourselves to the secondary quest. Lord of Undvik.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and queen.
Now here's a
So I'm still a little confused about that last quest. Who was the baby? Whose baby was it that I threw in the oven? A little curious about that. No problems. No worries. Apparently someone else lost a baby. And I don't care. Not my baby, not my problem. Right. So we're off to here. Here, really. And there's a whole lot that goes into this. And of course, we will revisit this particular area when we, in our final confrontations with the Wild Hunt. Nilfgaard will be attacking, and it's a grand old time. But anyways, that's not till later. Spend my points here. And I have a new slot. Probably go with this. Actually, since we've got it right here. And then we'll put that blue we just spent in the other slot. We'll put that one in. And then whatever other blue we get, likely be domination once we get there. Right. Anyways, let's get a good save. Happening. My last playthrough, I was riding Roach and I accidentally fell off this bridge. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. First clue, things did not go well. Freaking giant. Don't worry, take him down. Oh, what's there? Giant seems pretty aware of things.
I long.
Where are you? Ouch. Lay down.
And my blood's coursing so. Time I was home.
Dad.
To the
Right. Got the sirens.
Whose corners I roam.
Got a superior saddle.
Someone dragged a litter through here. Giant tracks.
There's a way up here.
I long to be home, to the modest abode whose corners are roam. My dog with his pipe, and my two
Seriously. You have good timing. Not good timing. There we go. Good time.
I long to be home, to the modest abode whose corners
Get up there. Can't be the right way in. Anyways. Yeah, it's just a matter of jumping up.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man. Another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
This guy's completely nuts.
I'm looking for Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in, neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head.
Really?
Oh, the young on Crate was here too.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aim to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley, guarding absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you once I found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. All on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
Right. Nails and twine. Alright, let's get a good save. Moving out. I don't think that's an actual quest. In fact, I don't know if that guy's savable or not. But nonetheless, this is case he is. Let's go back there and ping the map. So I can find him again. Ah, right. Just jump up. Fair enough. Alright. Onwards.
Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked. Scavengers got to this one. Fought barefoot. Sirens caught them by surprise. Several
Someone
men
must not have been on guard
dragged the
duty.
boat north. Two people came through here, separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Probably the fucker that was supposed to be on guard duty, right? And how do you go about surprising soldiers? Well, when someone abandons their post, everyone else suffers. There it is. What is that? That looks rowdy. He's going away. Fair enough. Moving out. Let's do that first. Right, so some guys dragged the boat. There's the boat.
Probably planned to repair it.
Alright, let's follow the tracks.
Landed smack in a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. Landed smack in a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers.
Alright, get a quick save. And try to get back on this trail. Go.
One arrow in each. Good eye. One arrow in each. Good eye.
Right, searching the village.
Got hit good.
Can't get inside. Whatever that guy asked for is twine and something else. It's not here. Got skulls and ashes. It's Morans. That's about it.
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Archer was wounded too.
Here's our guy.
Archer finally caught up to him. Now where'd that Archer go? Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that Archer go? Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive.
Right. So, gotta search through the cave. See if this guy's still alive. It's actually pretty easy to get lost in here and go the wrong way. So, try to stay on the right track here. But there's more than one way of getting out of this cave. Let's keep that in mind. Oh look, trolls. This is not one of the ways out. Yeah, I have to fight the trolls. There'll be no negotiations with these trolls. Right? Let's get a good save. Oops. Didn't mean to create a new save. Alright, let's get real save. Useful to have food buff up for this fight. Jack for damage. dude. Hit me. Anyways, this guy's slow. He has a lot of freaking armor. So it's not bad shit. Just kill him with the axe? Huh. Interesting. And he must have been bleeding. Poisoned. Yeah, the GPS in this one will get you lost.
Something cooking over there.
So, the idea here is to find it on your own, or just to follow what the map actually says to go, not the GPS. Or I could be wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Thought this brought you out to the right spot for some reason. Well, we definitely don't want to go down there. Let's get a quick save in case we fall off. Maybe we should take the GPS. Aha. Let's see what's cooking. Nope. Yeah. I think GPS took you the wrong way. Until you're going the right way.
Cooking something?
Huh? Cookie. Hey! You there! Help me! Water's getting hot! Shut it.
I need that man.
No. We went home and from mirrors. I figure it.
Play me for the man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If I lose, I'll jump in the pot, too.
Good! Good! No bubble!
No bubble.
Lots eats, lots drinks. B-E-B. Steps big key. Big he bash.
A troll, of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
Piss.
Nice shot.
Human cheat.
I won fair and square.
It's fairly heavy. At least compared to a feather.
Feather. Troll not hold. Not piss.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here. You all right?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar? Curious where he is myself. Him and the whole crew. Something must have happened. Otherwise, he'd have come looking for me after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
Kroch sent me here to find Hjalmar. New king will soon be chosen on Ard Skellig. Everybody's waiting for the young Ancrate's return.
So it started already. Hjalmar, ruler of all Skellige.
Doubt he's cut out for it.
Hjalmar's irresponsible, stubborn, and heeds no counsel. But he's a born leader.
There you go.
Been mates since we were lads. With him and Cerys.
Cerys has put forth her claim to the throne as well.
Cerys? But she's... Well, she's...
Like father, like daughter.
What about Crach? He support her? He let her set off on some daft quest.
Wasn't thrilled, especially since Cerys set out without telling him.
Nor did she tell me. Where'd she go? Who'd she take with her?
Speaker Og, and no one.
She went alone? Damn the dogs! If Hjalmar'd only... Has she come back? Do you know?
Yeah, she's back. Did what she set out to do, too.
Thank the gods.
The expedition. Tell me about it.
Started like the best ballads. With a hearty storm. Sail whipped about like a rag. Finally caught sight of shore. But then sirens attacked, as if they'd just been biding their time. But we'd have come through somehow, I know it. If not for the bloody helmsman.
Helmsman made a mistake?
I'd say his ma made the mistake. Birthed them arseways or something. Didn't that one. Heard tales and was so afeard of sirens he stuffed wax in his ears. Failed to hear our warning calls. Steered us right into the rocks. Lost a few men. Had to drag the wounded on litters. And the sirens pestered us the whole while. Hjalmar kept blowing his horn. But we'd come too close to the hillside and he brought an avalanche down on us.
Not your lucky day, it seems. What happened next?
We found that daft bugger in the ship. Then pitched camp near the guard tower. Things seemed to calm.
Alright, so the beeswax in the ears. You recall from previous video, there is a mention on the bulletin board about a guy who was looking for someone to get the beeswax out of his ears. And he had put beeswax in his ears so he didn't have to hear the screams of the sirens. Worked against him, I guess. It wasn't an actual quest, so I don't think it could have changed anything, but certainly part of the story, right? Alright, so continue on with the
How'd you
dialogue.
get separated from the others?
Had the watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Faro steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn. One he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp. I followed him. No idea what got into that ginger head of his. Told Hjalmar not to take him with us 1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye. In these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead. Decided I was ready to cook today. Would have been the end of me if not for you.
Any idea where Hjalmar thought he might find the giant?
We'd learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. But none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait. I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Good. Let's go.
Alright. So we've got a buddy on our mission here. It's actually pretty rare for me to have someone fighting with me, or at least someone else with a health bar that I gotta watch. Sure you can help if you get attacked by sirens though. Of course, in Skyrim, you can always have a companion if you want. Alright. Just make sure I'm going the right way here. Need that situational awareness. Alright, we're supposed to go explore the ruins. Why would I go all the way over here? I don't get it. Alright, since we're closer here, we'll just come over here and then, quote, cross the lake if we need to. Here's some bad guys. We've got some nails and string, looks like.
Signs of a battle.
Right, continuing to explore. Let's get a good save.
Giant chased them.
Nothing to say about these things?
They ran toward the caves.
Okay.
It's deep enough. Shouldn't hit bottom.
Can't I use a magnifying glass? Oh, whatever.
What now, you piece of filth?
Ouch. That one was dead. Not. Now it is. Punched it to death. Sweet.
Clean cut. Ed probably went flying. Fought to the bitter end.
Thorsten.
Now there was a way up there, but we're gonna explore the cave a little bit. There's probably some things to loot here. Nothing to break. Really? Come on, seriously? Again? I think this kind of gets a little buggy for whatever reason. I can't switch from Yrden. That was lucky. Sounds good to be lucky. Alright, let's try this again. That's what we're looking for.
Know the Isle well?
I've never been here before. Guess you could say I've never been fond of Clan Tudorok. In fact, no one in Ard Skellig's especially fond of them.
Oh, dialogue. Great.
Any clan out there Ard Skelligers are friendly with?
Well, certainly wouldn't be those Brockvar cowards. They'll say it ain't so. But 100 years back, their Jarl walked them off the battlefield just because the enemy showed in greater numbers. And Faro folk are cheats and thieves. Everyone knows it. The Tuirsec of An Skellig always been too big for their britches. Now, Madman Lucas's clan, they're all right.
Funny. Thought they were your greatest enemies.
They are. But we just can't respect the other clans.
You claim Ard Skelligers don't like the people of Unvik, yet you helped them after the giant attacked.
When you save a drowning man in a storm, do you ask what clan he's from first?
Point taken, I guess. But your people gave them shelter, and now you've come to kill the giant.
Of course we've come. Winning back Unvik's the best way to get those folk off Ard Skellig.
Any clan out there?
Well, they'll say it ain't so. And far... Now, Matt...
Funny.
They are.
Alright. Let's get out of the
Let's
dialogue.
get going.
Interesting dialogue, nonetheless. What I really wanted to do was loot. Let's take a look in this area. Anything of interest? Doesn't look like it. And we're back in this area. Go over here. Got body loot. Got it. Some more things to loot. We're good. Think there's anything else to loot here? So, moving onwards. Guess there's that. And just a few things over here. let's head back to this area. This is where we go up. Good save. And moving out.
Sliced her up. 2 men, looks like. Rest of the crew went on. Wonder how many were left. Sliced her up. 2 men, looks like. Hjalmar lost a lot of men here.
Arvid and Torderach. He was dead set on coming with us.
Fight incoming. So we should probably get a good save here. Switch it over to Axie.
Tunnel caved in.
Fall off, please. Got it. That one's still up. Oops. Not done yet. Well, maybe we're. See if it comes back up. No. Please don't roll off. For fuck's sakes, guy. Right. Nothing else to this stream? It's weird. Right. Let's just break that with hard. Pretty cool. Food buff back up. Do not have more fighting to do.
Shot half a quiver into her.
Fight incoming. Good save. Devourers blow up. Away. Stuff. Other stuff. Quick save.
How you like that silver?
Got him.
Splitter.
No! Ah! I blame the game for that. Nothing I could do. I was blowing up. I got the last shot on the guy. He started blowing up, and I started examining something. I guess I shouldn't have hit the A button repeatedly. Button mashing. Guess that's on me. Can't make an excuse that it's the game's fault when I'm the one mashing the button. But really? Seriously? Alright. Try that again. So, again, first roll, right? Save often. You never know when something stupid like that's gonna happen. That's the reason I was hitting the A button to roll away. I don't think I even mashed it. And I just hit the A button to roll away, and it started examining something. It is the game's fault. Blame it on you, game designer.
Split her in two.
That's what I was examining. Got blown the fuck up.
Split her in two.
Yes, yes. But that is the first time for that, so I suppose we can forgive it. Alright. So I guess we had the option of crossing the lake. I don't know. Whatever. Oh. No, this is a forge. It's another area completely. That's where area where we get the tools for Master Armor.
Oh, gods. Near 20 of them. But no Yalmar.
Wow! Alright. Roll 5, situational awareness. I realized how much damage they had done to me. No way I should have died there. I feel like I had the right tactic. I feel like it's good violence of action, but wasn't paying attention to my health bar. It's my vitality bar. And that's why I died. Ouch. 2 hits, half my, about 2/3 of my life.
Show me what you got.
Yep. Actually, is definitely the right tactic there. Right?
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Had one guy kill one of them, and then that guy blew up and killed the one I had axied. Definitely the right tactic. And tactics, rule 4, right? Have a plan. Rule 3, violence of action. Don't play with your food. Don't toy with your opponent. That's Florence. Right. Looks like we have an enemy outside. And we've still got stuff here to loot. So we'll continue looting. Get a good save. Moving out. I think. Guess there's still a couple more things to loot here. Okay. I think we're good. Was it down here? I don't remember. A lot of treasure. Anyway, it's a strong way. There is a side quest though. For the forge, Clan Tordarok Forge. Again, this is where we get certain tools.
Split her in two.
Yep. Haha. Here's where we go. Get good save. And I think we have to help with killing this guy. Can't hit him with heavy attacks with the torch out. Downside of using Axii on this guy is my dude won't attack him. Plus side, I'm bleeding.
That legendary forge. Need to look around for tools. Blacksmithing tools, but ornamented. Gotta be
nice sword. Boom! Nice upgrade. Might even be a better upgrade. Well. Let's get them repaired first, then we'll switch over. New armors. Sweet. Can switch that out now, actually. Because I haven't put any these guys in. No glyphs in. I've been needing some new armor, for certain. I think I'll hold off on outfitting the sword.
Joanna mentioned.
Right, so we got the tools. We have some master armor made if we want. Gold. We'll be revisiting that place way over there. Those caves I mentioned earlier where I found this guy, they will drop you out at that, near a spot, near a path, they'll take you over to that tower. So, again, easy. Oh no, don't die! You serious? Fortunately. Roll 1, save often. Yeah, he didn't die. But I'm not trying to wiggle my way back up there.
Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
I have other things to do.
Revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
See, ugly people are useful too. Wait. What is the message in that? I don't know. Ugliest man alive. Turns out to be a badass elf, yo. Okay. Of course, in the show, Netflix, Witcher, certain Yennefer starts off pretty hideous as well, so she's turned out alright, and she's part of. Wait, am I revealing too much? I don't care. Alright, where are we going here? No. Let's get back on track here. Back on the quest we're supposed to be doing. Alright, clearly there's something here we've missed. Things I haven't looted. horror show. Apparently I did load it already. Aha, here's what we're looking for. Tracks.
Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come through here often.
Perhaps not. Still something in here we need to find. Those are Giant's tracks. Maybe we follow the Giant tracks. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, save often. Well, apparently there's still something else I'm missing, because Bo isn't leaving. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't know. Oh, probably something on the outside here. Tracks lead in. Aha. Now that was what we needed to look at. We need to look at the human tracks. But Geralt didn't have anything to say when I examined them. It's kind of odd. Usually always has something to say. So, it might be that I need to restart my game or something like that. But probably going to be wrapping it up here after we finish this anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So we should follow these tracks instead of the Giant's tracks. And you don't have to hold the Witcher sight down constantly when you're following tracks. You can let go, and then you can sprint. But you can't sprint when you're using Witcher vision, I don't think. No. Alright, let's get a quick save. Coming up to our destination soon.
Know the Isle well?
I've never been, in fact. Nope.
Didn't mean to talk to
Let's
that
get
guy.
going. Alright, coming up to it.
save. Oops. There's our ginger hero.
Fallen! I was sure you died. Where have you been?
Ceres has gone to Speakerog, alone. Couldn't wait, no. Had to sneak off, as if you were afeard someone would steal the giant out from under you.
Ceres! She staked a claim to the throne then. And you'd have rather gone with her.
I'd have liked to have the choice.
Wait! Still need to thank you, Geralt of Rivia. I'll never forget you came to my aid.
You know me?
Our bards sing ballads about you.
Huh.
My father told me of your adventures when I was a lad. I remember it well. You needn't be a witcher to be a hero. Cold water and a salty breeze. Those are a Skellige lad's potions.
So that ballad about the Witcher and the Sorceress? That's you?
Never mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of your crew?
Fought our way through a swarm of sirens to get here. Only a handful of us left after that battle. Now we're but 3. The sirens tore Leif up good. We should see to his wounds.
He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood.
No.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors. Coming with me?
Stupid question.
Right.
Join us, Geralt.
All right.
Uh-huh. Hurry now! Pick up the pace!
See you're raring to go?
He's like, hurry up.
I'm telling you.
Wait,
Plowing
no.
an enormous horse son he is.
Wonderful.
Probably missing a good bit of loot. We'll come back for it.
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy, I remember this guy being a pain on normal, so I assume it's gonna suck on Death March. Well,
Geralt,
normal
help
is
me
what,
smash
Sword
that.
and Story.
We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
I'll cover you. Position myself so as to keep the giant in sight.
Oh, right. Yeah. And just double check to make sure nothing's changed. Yes. Difficulty level. Death March. Okay, so that's what we've been playing on. The first time I played through it, I played it, well, not the first time, but the last playthrough, The one where I actually beat the game, Story and Sword. But we'll keep it on Death March, of course. That's how we roll. So the first time I played it, I tried it on the third hardest, or the... what? I tried it on... crap, wrong menu. Yeah, I still have it on alternative instead of standard. Let's go back to standard. Anyways, I tried it on Blood and Broken Bones. Didn't make it very far in my first playthrough of this game. And I was pretty distraught. I was like, why is this game so hard? Like, yo, I've been playing video games since like the early 80s. Oh, I got this. I'll try it on Blood and Broken Bones. It was rough. Especially since I didn't understand how the game worked. But then I came back to it a year later and tried it on Story and Sword, figured out how the game worked, and now I'm playing it on Death March. So, there it is. It's kind of the story of my journey in this game.
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Careful now. One odd step and you can wake him.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
Let's free him. Giant's pretty big, looks pretty mean. We could use an extra blade.
Even one swung by a madman.
I heard that, Uncrate. Let me out right now.
Wait here. I'll look for the key.
Alright, so the thing is that when you go to look for the key, you're pretty much going to aggro that guy. Maybe another way to do it. As soon as you start walking, the key's over there, okay? But as soon as you get within a certain distance, that guy, bad things happen. But maybe you can go around. I don't think I tried that. Hopefully Art doesn't wake him up. Yep, woke him up.
Get out of here! The Whoreson's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
Let's just go back and see if there's another option. Right, loading.
The
Loading.
curse that held him up
Cutscene.
proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mist.
Maybe I can use actually. Nope. Yeah, I've not found a way to free this guy.
Get out of here! The Whoreson's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
Let's just try it. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna beat this guy. And the madman can stay in his frickin' cage. Right, this might be a good place for Quinn.
What now, you piece of filth?
It worked. Look at that.
Damn, you're ugly.
Too easy, right? Exy is a force. The alternative version of Axie. Only problem is my other guys aren't attacking. Alright. Just more damage. Too easy. Yeah, Axie is cheat mode. This guy, best tactic. The alternative version of Axie.
Viggy, poor bugger.
Shouldn't blame yourself. We never knew with Viggy. Might have rushed at the giant bare-fisted as soon as he was out.
And that might have spelled death for us all. Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Scald said it in song.
I'm not a giant slayer. I'm a dragon slayer. I guess I'm not Geralt. Alright, so anyways.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was
Right.
your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right.
That's right.
Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
Yes, we have plenty of looting to do. There's the key to Viggy's cage. There's no way to get to it. You can't get through that way, even if you do use Ard. So, and anytime you try to cross over, as soon as you get to around here, you trigger the giant. So, I don't know if there's any way to actually let that guy go. Get that guy out of the cage. Guess he's just screwed. I don't know. I guess on my next playthrough, I'll try it again. Try to figure out a way to get through. Alright, still gotta loot this guy. Again, you can try to go around. Way down this way. This would be the only way through, I think. Again, as soon as you try to use Ard, you wake up the beast. I don't think there's... I don't know. Yeah, this is where Viggy the Mad, or whatever his name is, would be. And Giant would be over there. But as soon as you try to creep around over here to get that key, you're screwed. Maybe there's a way, I don't know. I'll have to look for a different way at some point. But it's not going to be now. Well, actually, we could. We have the power of saves. I really don't feel like doing it. Maybe. I mean, now we know how to beat them decisively. I guess give it one more try. Try to figure out how to get this key.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Alright. So we can't get through that way. Yep. See? He wakes up. He's pissed.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
And I'd really love to be able to just skip out of this. X button doesn't work, spacebar doesn't work, and I have a sneaking suspicion even if it did work, I'd be in a loading screen.
Was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mist.
it that... I don't know. Maybe you gotta walk really slow. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I need to take my armors off.
That held him up
Get naked. Maybe that work. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is here.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Slow as I can walk. Yeah, just... Not sure I can get out of combat though. Really don't know. How do I get out of combat? Just want to unlock this. I'm never gonna figure it out, am I? As long as I'm in combat, I have very limited ability to do anything here. Hey, there's a button I'm missing. Let's see. Yeah, I can put my weapon away during combat, but that just changes me to boxing mode. It's really starting to bother me. Maybe I can use can get over there and grab the key, right? I can't open his cage during that, looks like. There's got to be a way to do this. Damn it. Oh well. Anyways, whatever. Alright, beat this guy. Let's just go ahead and move forward. I guess something I gotta look up.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to
Not
lift,
really ideal.
but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was
There's gotta
his
be a
name,
way over.
was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna bother me to no end. So I'm gonna break one of my own rules and Google something during the middle of a stream. Really don't like to do that, but what's the guy's name? Was it Viggy the Mad? Something like that. Viggy the Loon. I'm on the wrong frickin' page. Damn it. Serious? Well, let's see. I don't see how that would work. Maybe. Okay, so according to the internet, you have to walk over the patches of snow. What, you're stealthier when you're walking on snow? Okay. Let's try it. See what happens.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt.
Not sure what part of the game design would give you a hint that you're supposed to walk over patches of snow in order to be stealthier, in order to not wake the guy up. But, I mean, who am I, right? Well, that was a patch of snow, wasn't it? I think the internet's lying to me. Walk around the patches of snow. Oh, well, that makes more sense. Walking around the patches of snow would make more sense. Because it always seems to me you make more noise when you're walking through the snow. So I guess I read it wrong. It's on me. But again, I'm not sure which part of the game design prepared me to figure that out. Maybe not the best game design decision. And as a general rule of thumb, if I have to look up something to figure out how to do something in your video game, it's probably poorly designed, and you should fix it, game designer. Anyways, one more time. Alright. It's working. How about that?
No closer, he's mine! Hey, let me out, quick! Shut your trap. I sat him in the bloody troll cauldron with nary a murmur.
Alright, let the guy out.
Thanks, brother. I remember that. Let's get out of here. Right. Just as soon as I kill him.
This guy. Damn it. Yep. So again, in order to get the key, you gotta walk around the patches and stuff. Right. So it says the internet, and the internet was right. Kind of annoying. Yeah, in great games like, say, The Legend of Zelda, they always prepare you, right? If you're supposed to be doing something a certain way, they prepare you to do it that way, right? And then they come back later in the game and do similar things, slight variation, right? But that's the way to design the game, right? Not just kind of hope the player will figure it out on their own. It's not to say that Zelda holds your hand, but at the same time, the puzzles make sense. The solutions make sense if you're paying attention and you learn the initial lessons, right? I'm not sure where in the game design that there was to prepare me to figure out that I'm supposed to walk around the snow to be silent so I can get around this guy. Hit the key without waking him up. But again, yeah. So, generally speaking, love the game design of this game. It's very solid. This was a poorly designed quest. Or at least this part of it was.
You daft bastard.
There it is.
Where are the others?
Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Scald said it in song.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
Alright, so I saved the guy. Now we're ready to save. Even beat that guy without using food buff. I guess if I were really cool, I would do it without any mutagens or without a signs, right? Or potions or anything else. Right. King's Gambit. Right, I did want to go through and check the contents of this town. See if there's anything to loot here. Trade. Did I? Sorry, I'm paranoid. Did I end up looting that giant? I assume I did, but let's just go double check. Not too far to run anyways. Don't want to miss out on my loots. Yeah, must have. No glowies. Right, moving up. Sorry, a little stuck in my head right now. Just disappointed with the way you solved that quest. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you don't need to solve it, so... or you don't need to save that guy, so it doesn't matter if it's a crap game design, but... yeah, I mean, that's not really an excuse. If you're gonna work stealth into a late... a quest that's late in the game, right? Or, well, we're, what, halfway through? There's never been any type of stealth quest previously in the main quest, at least. I don't know. Maybe there's some main quest and some second, or some stealthing in a secondary quest somewhere along the line that teaches you that you need to avoid snow to be stealthier. I guess if you're the game designer, you could argue, oh, well, it's common sense. I don't know that it really is. And maybe it is, but is it common sense in terms of the video game, right? I don't know. I just think it's the wrong way to approach it. If you're gonna have something like that, you should introduce it early in the game as a lesson learned. Or at least have one of the guys say, hey, avoid the snow. If you're not going to do it early in the game, then at least have someone be like, oh, well, you might want to avoid the snow there, bro. As far as I can tell, that's the only time Geralt has to be stealthy. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some quest that introduces it earlier. Right. So, I'll get off that subject. Oh, the other thing I was going to do is, since my maps, the thing for my map isn't there anymore. Well, I guess I could go back and find it. Oh, stuff to loot. Junk. Right, yeah, sorry. Still stuck in my head, and I can't let it go. How was I supposed to figure out that you had to walk around the snow in order to get the key to release Viggy the Loon? Or whatever his name is. It's things like that that make me not trust the game design. But again, we give Witcher 3 the benefit of the doubt because bad game design choices like that are few and far between in this game. So, I guess that's the last thing I'm going to say on the subject. Close the book on it. Witcher 1, on the other hand, was filled with bad game design decisions, which made me not trust the game design at all. Found myself looking things up on the internet, how to do things repeatedly, over and over again in various parts of the game. Like, man, I just kind of want to get through this game. It's so poorly designed that I don't even want to play it anymore. I'll just get through it, right? And that may be a little harsh, but again, a lot of the bad game decisions or poor game design decisions that those designers made in the original Witcher, or Witcher 1, they rectified in Witcher 3. So I know I'm not wrong. They knew it was bad design decisions, and there's probably reasons why it happened, why they did it the way they did it, and why there was a lack of polish and why the game seemed unfinished. But it doesn't change the fact that, it's a painful game to play, really. A lot of people liked it. I didn't. Not at all. And maybe that's because I played Witcher 3 first. So, in hindsight, right, Witcher 1's not very good. Let's talk to this guy. Tell him we come back for him.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
Got nails and twine for you, bro.
Got nails and twine for you.
What? Oh, yes, finally. Poor Willem's ear will stay put.
Huh.
Got nails and twine for you.
What? Oh, yes, finally. Poor Willem's ear will stay put.
Who were these men?
My crew. They swore never to leave me. Kept their word. Tall one's Wilmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Doesn't seem like this particular
Why do you and your
part of the game was tested
We
very
cannot
well.
leave. If we ventured it again,
The
the
yellow
giant would
choice
kill us all.
that is now
Like he did the
disappeared.
others.
Can't get back to, even though none of the other choices have changed.
Why'd the giant spare you?
Me and the crew and the sirens. We're helping him build a longship. I sew the sails and run away at times, and then the sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where's he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But you...
Promise, won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me. Suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Wilmar, damn it! You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. The Hatters starved to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
I should go.
Fare you well.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned!
See if we can get the yellow choice
what brings
again.
you to us?
Without reloading the game. There it is. Alright. It's back. Why it disappeared in the first place, I have no idea. I suspect it was not poorly, or it was not well tested.
Are you not ashamed?
When you're
There's a
done
couple
talking
sections
to
in
yourself,
Skellige
sail
where
back
I
to Ard
kind of
Skellig
suspect
with me. Refugees from Undvik.
maybe it
They
wasn't
found a safe
tested
haven
as
there.
much as the main continent is like
They all
Bella or
fled.
Novigrad.
See ya.
Not
I
quite
promised the
as
crew we'd
polished.
not leave the Isle. And we've still got work to do. Oh, she'll be a lovely longship when we're done.
Maybe they ran out of time. Alright, so... Well, what the hell?
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
Told him the
I
giant's
killed the
dead.
giant.
Killed him! Did what my whole crew couldn't? Hear that, lads? Are you not ashamed?
When you're done talking to yourself, sail back to Ard Skellig with me. Refugees from Undvik. They've found a safe haven there.
Aye. They all fled. See ya. I promised me crew we'd not leave the Isle. And we've still got work to do. Oh, she'll be a lovely longship when we're done.
This guy's high. Okay.
Look there, crew!
So I can't save this
Whitehair's
guy.
returned! What brings you to us?
Who were these men?
Tallwood.
Blah, blah.
Why do you...
We cannot.
Alright.
I should go.
Fare you well.
Alright, anyways. I'm going the wrong way. So, moving out. Don't fall. Really don't like that bridge.
Aye. Aye.
Alright, let's get a save.
Gonna head back to Ard Skellig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed the giant, won back Undvik, and lost my entire crew. Mayhaps should have set out alone. Like Ceres.
Regret ever setting out on this expedition?
What's the matter now? Giant's dead, and the folk of Undvik can go home. And Ceres? She back yet?
Yeah, and she did what she set out to do on Speakerog.
She always liked competing with me. Except so far, I've always won. Well, time I was on my way. So long, Geralt. Thanks for your help.
So long, Ungreat.
Where's this taking me back to? We need to go. Oh. So why is the GPS taking me out over here? Okay. Right. Now, there are still some things to do before we can actually crown this guy king.
The Iraq's never crumbled.
But let's at least talk to these guys. They're probably gonna give me something to do.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was
I
it
can't leave,
closed?
can I?
Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the
Doors
Jarls will choose
must
the
remain
king, so the
closed.
doors must remain closed.
Yeah, I'm
Only
not
the
gonna do
sons
this
and
part of
daughters
it
of
right now.
Skellige may stay in the castle.
Should have went with my first instinct.
So maybe I ought to stop by another time.
All know what you...
Blah, blah, blah. We're going to do this again, so... Load. Alright, first instinct was to go and do inventory management, which means we're heading back to Novigrad, and we'll come back and do this. It's a good... I like the quest, right? Get back to doing some investigation, a hallmark of this series.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf.
Some detective work.
An elven sage at that.
We detect.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
All right. So, we'll park this guy in Novigrad. In Hierarch Square.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Loading, loading. All right, so what did we accomplish in the last 3.5 hours? Well, we helped the potential, what are their names, Cirrus, and I guess we'll find out as soon as I open the screen up. You know, it would be great, instead of showing those cutscenes over and over again between loads, I mean, maybe give me access to the user interface so I can do something useful during a loading screen. I don't think any single player game does that, but certainly Destiny 2, one of my favorite parts of that game design. You can access the user interface while you're loading to the next area. It's awesome. Right. Love the way they decouple that. I think you'll see that more in games in the future. If not, then game designers are wrong. Right. So, it's just a great idea. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to look at the quests. and what we've accomplished today. Right. So, what we did was we helped both Hjalmar and Ceres. And those are secondary quests, but they are essential to the Brothers in Arms Skellige. So we've completed 3 parts, 3 of the 5 parts. The Brothers in Arms Skellige, that's what we accomplished. And we still have to resolve the matter of succession and talk to Crack. Whatever, however you pronounce his name. Pronounced a number of different ways so far. Crack. I don't know. Not sure how to pronounce it. I kind of like Cratch. Alright. So on that note, right. Brothers in Arms, Skellige did 3 of the 5 objectives. Still have 2 left. We'll do that next time. So thank you, Twitch viewers. Appreciate y'all. Dragon Slayer out.